Hello, family. Hello, friends. I'm just waiting for the countdown. I usually don't start right away. I wait for the countdown. This is my Easter display, as promised. Some of the things are my artwork and the pieces I love to collect. Some of the things I've seen at the store, and then I try to recreate it. So it took me a minute to get this up, but I had a lot of things that I had wanted to put together for you. The eggs. The eggs, I painted those to look like the kind of eggs you would purchase at the food store to bake a cake. So I've made brown eggs and the off-white eggs. And all you need is a pack of these. Then you need, hello Twitter, I see you. You need the paint, brown, white, off-white. I have the orange there for your carrot. And your foam brush, or whatever type of brush you like. Only put a small dab of brown paint in your white paint, because otherwise it will come out chocolate. You see, I've chosen my dish. That's how they come out. And then, of course, you're going to want some moss. So I have purchased both kinds. This is very messy, but I love it. This is pretty too. It's not quite as messy. It doesn't fall all over the place. Now I saw some carrots, and I bought those at Hobby Lobby. And those are the ones that you see in the basket. Then I decided I wanted to try to make my own. So I just purchased a crate from the Dollar Tree. I know you see them all over the internet. And I placed some paper inside. Then I took 2 paper towel rolls, cut them down, and then wrapped them in some old material. You don't have to go out and buy material if you can't find it. It's not easy to find. You can just use an old shirt, an old sweater, or if you're out and they've marked down some t-shirts, you might want to purchase a couple just for the material. And then I put some brown paint just to muddy it up. And then I put the leaves at the top, because you know when carrots are ready, the tops are really, really full of leaves. And I placed them in the crate. Now that's my dupe from what you see in the basket from Hobby Lobby. I purchased some eggs. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. A lot of people paint those, but I'm not going to do anything with them, and it has come apart. That is fine. I have another. You may want to put a little bit of hot glue to keep it together. But I'm going to take it apart, and I'm not going to paint it. I'm going to leave it a very natural. And I didn't know it, but someone said, you get these at the Hobby Lobby, which I painted. They call Raydon eggs, a designer egg. Very pricey, they said. I also have one, my banded egg, an eggshell. And I love them. So, darlings, I made this carrot. It is not my idea. I saw this years ago on YouTube. I can't remember the lady's name. She had made a dozen of them, and she had a beautiful, beautiful basket, a flat, long lane basket. And she put her carrots in the basket, and they looked like she had just picked them. So I did the same technique, put the brown spots, muddied it up. I almost think the back looks better than the front. And there you go, perfectly long carrots. I'll show you. All you do is get some foil. Just get a dollar box of foil. And then you start wrapping until you get the shape of a carrot. Make the bottom to shape like a carrot. It can be straight or you can curve it. That's a little too much. Now, any greenery. I couldn't get the greenery I wanted this year, so I had to settle. For my other carrot, I had some in my stash. Put it down inside of the foil on the back, not the side you're going to use. Press it like a carrot. Squeeze it and shape it like a carrot. And fold in the top. You don't have to be very fancy with this. Make the top a bit bulky, the way a carrot would be. Push it in. Of course, I'm not going to use this flower for this, so I haven't removed the tag. And then, my darlings, all you do is paint it. If you don't want it orangey orange, you can add a little bit of off-white. And then put your brown spots or leave it orange. And this is how I made this out of foil. And also use Mod Podge, because the Mod Podge will keep it from coming off on your table, in your basket, or on your fingers. And you can wrap twine around it or lace and make it very, very extra if you like. I have some bunnies. Well, that's not a nice way to show you. From years ago. And I believe I got that at the Dollar General. Most of the time I do find all my bunnies. See the cottontail? I find all my bunnies at the Dollar General. I give Hobby Lobby credit, but I do find things at other places. I cannot remember where I found this bunny, but he's so natural looking. He's all wood with a little bit of canvas, and I love this rabbit. He came with the rope. And he came with this little bow tie. That wasn't my idea. I also found this little basket you could put your eggs in or your carrots, should you buy some or make them. Now, what to do when you have a lot of things for storage? You can get a cabinet and put your supplies in the cabinet, whatever you collect. Mrs. Taylor told me, and I hope she doesn't mind me sharing this, but she has old suitcases that used to belong to her daughter when her daughter was a teenager. And she uses those. And I thought that was an excellent idea. So thank you, Mrs. Taylor, for that little tip. I'm really going to miss my winter decor. I did put up a little bit of winter after Christmas, and I love it. So I'm going to miss that. But spring is here, and Easter is my very, very favorite time of year, minus the storms.
Nicole, don't buy into the matrix and all of their tricks. We live in trying times, and church and state don't mix. Well, I can't tell. Seems suspect to me. The pressure is on. It's out of control. But the Creator is still in control. Stand on your faith. Do not be moved. For one day, they too will walk in their own very uncomfortable shoes. God's Word. Written by Nicole and Entourage.
Thank you, family.
Nicole.
I hope that you enjoyed this video. It did take me a minute. Let's take time out to send prayers to everyone who needs it. Let's send prayers to everyone all over the world. And I really hope that people will learn how to co-parent. I made these last year, family. A whole big basket full of my banded eggs. And then I found this rope basket. I fell in love with the rope basket. And it was the perfect size to hold all of these eggs and my signature bow that I made. And I totally interrupted myself when I was trying to say, oh, let's co-parent together. Let's send prayers out to everyone who needs them. And let's stay in the Word. Thank you, family. I'm sorry it did take me a while to get this up. But I'm always so glad when I do it. I love you all. And I shall return. see you, Sister Shar. I see you, Dee and Manny. All my content creators, love you all. again, family. Love you. Ideas in time for Easter. Love you, fam.